Hi guys, good morning all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. Anyone guys, can you please confirm is I'm audible guys? Right, right. So guys, like yesterday in the last session, we just completed some of the basic transformations guys. So mainly we have seen how to import the data. Just we have completed some of the basic things guys. So how to import the data we have seen. So that too I have shown you only two different type of sources. One is importing the data from CSV, importing the data from Excel, only two options we covered. And apart from that, sometimes we can import the data as well as we can also manually, we can enter the data also guys. Sometimes we can create our own data also, we can create sometimes, right? So we can also create our own data and we can also work with our own data also, we can enter the data. So these are the three different ways. There are so many ways are there, almost all 200 plus different type of data sources are there guys. I've shown you only two different types. One is a CSV file, one is an Excel sheet. And apart from that, how to enter the data manually, either from like that. Otherwise, we can also import the data from database systems. We can also import the data from some of the cloud storages. So I'll show you guys how to work with some cloud storages also. I'll explain and how to get that particular data also. I'll show you the application. So apart from importing, after importing the data, the first thing we have to do is guys, we have to transform the data. Some people call it as we have to clean up, because whenever we import the data from your source, maybe some kind of a messy data or some kind of an dirty data will comes. So we have to clean up the data. So as part of your cleanup or as part of transformation, so how to choose the columns? So keeping the columns guys, either select the required columns, whatever you want to keep, whatever the columns you want to remove. Apart from that, it is going to be which rows you want to keep, which rows you want to remove. And apart from that, sorting the data. And apart from that, last class mainly we covered three options we covered guys. How to change the data types we covered. And apart from that, using the first row as the header and opposite. Use the first row as the header and quite opposite, which is going to be use the header as the first row. So first row will be moved as a header, header will comes back to the row. That is one thing. And apart from that, yesterday we covered something called as an replace values. So these are the some of the basic transformations we covered in the last class guys, isn't it? So choosing the required columns, choosing the required rows, sorting the data, changing of data types, and apart from that, using the first row as the header, using the header as the first row, and how to replace the values. So these are the some of the things which we covered in the last session. We covered up the guys. So these are the options what we covered in the last session guys. Now, so today, as I said that today we are going to start with one more new concept. We are going to start with them guys. It's a completely new concept. It's not just like choosing the columns, choosing the rows, or just not sorting the data, or not just changing the data type, using the first row as a header. It's not just the basic things guys. It is a little bit and advanced concepts are there, which are going to be very frequently. You may use it in our real applications. That is nothing but what we call it as merge. So we are having two options are there guys. One is merge queries and the other one is nothing but we have append queries. So queries are nothing but what we call it as tables guys. Table is nothing but a query here now. Same as it is, what is going to be append queries also, we are going to be gets covering up. So append queries and merge queries, these are the two options what we are going to cover guys. Okay, fine. So what exactly this particular concept of merge queries are there? Coming to the merge queries, what is meaning of merge queries guys? Merge queries are going to be nothing but what we can say guys, it is going to be merge queries. Merge queries is going to be nothing but what we can simply say that guys, if you have a little bit idea about any database knowledge. In database terminologies, we are going to call them as joins guys. What we call it as guys, joins we are going to call it as. So it is similar to joins. If you have the idea, well and good, understanding is very easy. If you don't have the idea, don't worry, I'm going to explain it in this class. So how to merge the queries is nothing but how to join the queries, nothing but joining the tables or merging the tables. So first of all, why we have to merge the data guys? Why should I merge the queries first of all? So don't expect that guys, whenever we want to generate a report or whenever you want to do some analysis, your required information may not be available in a single table guys. Your data is going to be available in multiple tables or multiple queries. Don't expect that all the data, whatever that is required for your analysis or for reporting, will be available only in a single table. Just for the timing, I'll show you a very small size tables, guys. After that, we'll go for a little bit large size tables. We'll go later for the timing. Just easy to understand. I'm taking a very small data set. I'm taking, guys, very small data set only to understand the concept. Let us say that this is your employees data. Just I'm taking a very small data set. Employee number, I have taken an employee name, and I have taken a salary, and I have taken a department number. These are the 4 columns I'm going to take in, guys. Let us say that the employee numbers are like 1001, name is ABCD, salary of 2500, department number of 20. It is a purely dummy data, guys, just to make you understand the concept. XYZ, some 1500, department number of 10. Some other record 1003, some name, whatever the name is there, department number of 20. Again 1004, some number belongs to some department number of 30. 1005, let us say that another employee who belongs to 30 department number. 1006, let us say belongs to 10 department number. These are the data, guys. Now see there, employee number, employee name, salary, department. There are 4 columns are there. So these are the employee numbers, names, salaries, and department numbers. 10s, 20s, 30s, 10, 20, 30. But what is this 10 department stands for? What is the 20 department stands for? What is the 30 department stands for? That information may be available in another table, guys. Maybe the name of the table is going to be DPT, stands for departments. We have department number is there, department name is there, and some kind of a locations are there. Just an example. What is the 10 department stands for? Let us say that it is an accounts department. Let us say located in Hyderabad. 20 department, let us say that it is sales. Let us say located in Chennai. Let us say 30 department, let us say some operations department is there, something located in something like a Mumbai, something like this. So this is the data what we have in, guys. So see there. So we have the employees of 10, 20, 30, and we have the departments of 10, 20, 30. So employees data separate, departments data separate. So generally in real time, the data will store like this, guys. Now let us say that my requirement, my report requirement or my analysis requirement is in each and every location, how many employees are there? This is our requirement, guys. So location is available. So in Hyderabad, how many employees are there? Hyderabad is available here now. Employees are available here. Just an example. Hyderabad belongs to 10 department number. So in 10 department, how many employees are there? 2 employees are there. In Chennai, how many employees are there? 20 department. In 20, how many employees are there? Maybe another 2 employees. Like that, our required information is not available in a single table. Our required information is available in multiple tables, guys. So when your required information is available in multiple tables, how can you generate your reports or how can you do the analysis? We cannot do it, guys. That's why what we are going to do is we are going to combine both of these particular tables, guys. That is nothing but what we call it as merging. That is what in terms of database terminologies, we call it as joins. Here we are going to call it as merge. So what we have to do, guys, we have to merge these particular 2 tables. We have to merge it. So why should I merge these particular 2 tables, guys? Why? Because there is some kind of a relationship exists between the tables. Hope you remembered in our school days, we have learned some basic maths. It is nothing but 1 to 1, 1 to many, many to 1, and we have a many to many. So these are the generally the 4 types of relationships what we have it. So you know what is meaning of 1 to 1? 1 to 1 means it is going to be one record should be mapped with only one record. What is 1 to many? 1 to many is going to be just it is going to be one record can be mapped with multiple records. So according to the relation, we know that according to our basic relationship between employees and departments, we know that guys, one employee can belongs to only one department, isn't it? One employee can belongs to only one department, but one department can have multiple employees. So type of the relation is nothing but many to one, meaning that is one employee can belongs to only one department, but one department can have multiple employees. So it is many to one relationship, what we call it as. Now see how we are going to be doing with this. So employee working in 20 department number should be, it's nothing but a kind of a mapping. An employee.
What is the fourth one? One to one mapping, one to many mapping.
1 to 1, 1 to many, many to 1, many to many.
Okay.
It's generally we'll write it right. 1 to 1, 1 to many to 1, many to many. Okay. So coming to this employee who belongs to 20 department number, he has to be mapped with 20 department number, right? Why? Because he is working in 20. So which location he was working? He was working in sales and located in Chennai. What is, he is working in 10 department number. According to that, he has to get accounts in New York. So whenever you combine both these two tables, both the tables are now going to become a single table. It is going to become now. But how that particular table has to be represented? It should represent just not the data, some kind of a mapping should be done correctly. An employee who works in 20 should get sales and Chennai as a location and name, department name. A 10 department employee has to get something like accounts and Hyderabad. And 30 departments, see there one employee is mapping with only one department, but multiple employees, one department can be mapped by multiple employees. All the 20s has to be mapped with 20 department number. All the 30s has to be mapped with 30 department number. A kind of just a mapping should be gets done. There should be some kind of a mapping should be gets done, guys. That is what basically we can call it as the merging of that particular data. So combine both the tables and just make it like a single table we have to make it. But making it simple table means just it is not a simple kind of appending the data. It is just like what we have to do is we have to map the data properly. So all the 10 department employees has to be mapped with 10. All the employees should be mapped with 20. All the employees should be mapped with 30. So here only we can understand some basic idea. Whenever you want to work with, whenever you want to merge that particular two tables, at least there must be one matching column should be there like this, guys. So there must be some matching column. See there, here it is going to be department number, department number. Matching column means don't think that only column name should be same. No need to have a column name need to be same. Even this column name can be X, this column name can be Y. Does not matters. Okay, we will specify. So automatically Power BI does not detect that. We'll specify that. So the column X and this column Y should matches here. So whenever we say like that, all the 10 department employees will be mapped with 10, all the 20 should be mapped with 20. So column names need not to be same. Only data should be matching. At least one such type of column. If we don't have any such kind of a column, we cannot merge the data. Okay, what is meaning of matching means, if you want to say matching column means, it does not means that the data should be, it is going to be the name should be the same, guys. Names need not to be the same, only the data has to match. Okay, only the data has to match, but not the whatever that particular column names. Column names can be different. Column names can be different. It can be X, it can be Y, or it can be same, it can be different, does not matters. Only thing is data has to match. That is what we call it as. That is what we are going to call it as this concept called as the what is going to be what we call it as a merging. But here there is a concept of, okay, this merging concept is there. So this is simple. If you specify what are the two tables, this is the table and this is a table we want to merge, and just select this column and this column. Based on this column and this column we have to merge. Automatically mapping will come and the data will come out. So how the data will come, guys? As usual, as I said that, right? For example, 1001. Name is ABCD. Salary 2500. Department number of 20. Along with that, what is the name? What is the name? Sales. And the location is going to be Chennai. So the 20 department employee will get sales in Chennai. Second employee 10. According to that, we are going to get something called as an accounts, and it is going to be located in Hyderabad. For example, the another employee 20, he should also get the same sales and Chennai has to come. That means both the tables we are going to be merging, and we are going to make it like a single table we are going to make like this. So this is the one what we can see as of this particular, the so-called as the data set. That is what we call it as merging of this particular queries. Okay, so that's it, guys. Apart from that, nothing is there. Just take two tables. One, remember, we can only merge two tables at a time, guys. So I'll tell you how to. Sir, I want to merge three tables, then what we have to do? I'll tell you the technique. Nothing is there. First, we have to merge two tables. The result we have to merge with the third table. That's it. That is the only thing what we have to do. Otherwise, nothing is required, which I'll tell you one by one, one by one. We can merge only two tables. We'll see that nothing to write any code. You need not to write any code, guys. Simple. It is going to be, this is the data what we have to write. Just specify who is the first table, who is the second table. Just select the columns based on which columns you want to merge them. Automatically, the merging is going to take place. But here, while you are merging, we are having a different types of join types or merge types are there. So once again, I'm saying, don't worry. If you have the idea about SQL, if you have any database knowledge, guys, for them, this is very easy. The guys who do not have any idea about database, you learn it now. That's it. There are going to be 3 types of joins are there, guys. Inner joins.
One
Yes.
doubt.
Yes. Yeah.
Now in these two tables,
Mhm.
which mapping we can say? Is it 1-to-1, right?
No. It's not 1-to-1. 1-to-1 means it is not table to table. We have to talk about the rows. Check it out once. One record of EMP table is mapping to one record I'm talking about. One record is mapping with how many records? Check the mapping once.
In the department table.
Yeah, in department table.
It's only matching to one record, right?
Only one record. But one record of DPT table is getting mapped by how many records of EMP table? Multiple. So that's why we call it as many to one relationship, what we call it as.
Okay.
It is row level mapping, not table level mapping.
Always it will be row level mapping only, right?
Always it is row level mapping. There is no doubt at all. So we don't map directly one table with another table. The rows of the table is mapped with the rows of the other table. Okay, fine. Okay, so that's it, guys. So this is going to be, we'll see them. We'll see sometimes 1-to-1, sometimes 1-to-many, sometimes many-to-one. We'll see the applications. Okay. So there are 3 types of joins are there. One is going to be inner joins. We are having outer joins, and we are having something called as what we can call it as, guys. It is what we call it as cross joins. So here, as part of the merging, we don't use these cross joins. We don't use it. Mainly, we'll use inner joins and outer joins. Very simple, guys. Don't think that there are very complicated examples or complicated concepts. Very simple. What are inner joins? What are outer joins? Let me tell you one example. Let us imagine that there is one department called as, I'll show all of them practically, guys. Today, maximum theory concept will take place. Today, maximum. 40 department is there, guys. Let us say that the 40 department is some kind of a research department located in, for example, in Pune, for example. But right now, just as of now, being there is no employee has been allotted to this department. This is a new department the company was started. The company has started is the research department. But right now, no employee has been allotted or no employee has been assigned to the department. Now look at this one. What will happen now? Whenever we apply the join, being there is no employee has been mapping or no employee is having a department of 40. So what will happen here is, guys, in the output, whatever the output we are getting, see there, we'll get 20 department employees and 20 department information, 10 department employees and 10 department information. Same as it is 30 also, 1004, he belongs to 30 department. You will get operations and he is going to be getting the Mumbai. But we don't get any information about the 40 department. Why don't get any 40 department information? Because nobody is matching with this particular 40 department from the left table or from the first table. If anybody is there 40, then 40 information will come. So if you can observe carefully, right now, just an example, in my company, there are 6 employees are there right now. Okay. And how many departments are there? The departments are 4 departments. But as of now, the 6 employees are working only in 3 departments only. Nobody is there. There are 4 departments are there in my company. But right now, there are only employees are working only in 3 departments only. Why? Because right now, no one has been allotted to the 40 department. But in the output, you will get only this 6 employees information and you will get only the 3 department information will come. We don't get the 40 department information does not comes in the output. That means in the output, nobody knows that if I share this data to somebody, everyone knows that there are 3 departments are there, but nobody knows that there is a fourth department is there in the company. Why? Because the 40 department is not matching with any of the employees data. So that's why whenever you display this kind of a data means only the records, only which are matching the data, only matching conditions. That means both of them should match. 10, okay, matching with 10. 20 is matching with 20. 30 matching with 30. 40 not matching. Whenever you display this kind of a data, that is what we call it as inner joins. Inner joins means it is going to displace only the matching rows from both the tables, guys. Hope you understood. It displays only the matching rows from both the tables. So only the records which are matching from both of them. That means 10s, 20s, 30s. Only these departments only, these particular employees are only going to be displayed. It won't display any information about this 40 department. That is what is going to happen whenever we go for the inner joins. Now, what do you mean to say outer joins? What do you mean to say about the outer joins? Outer joins is nothing but it's a simple. It will display the records which are going to be matching. Both matching records will be there. Plus also the records which are not matching with any of the data also, that is also going to be displayed. That is outer joins. See guys, inner joins and outer joins. Inner joins means only the records which are satisfying the condition, only which are matching the conditions or which are matching values are there. Only those are going to be gets displayed. What is outer joins? Outer joins is going to display not only the records which are matching, even the records which are not matching also going to be displayed. That means you can expect something like this, guys. We are going to get a department of 40 department number. Okay, I'll explain the concept. Okay, 40. You will get department number of 40 will come here, research will come, and the location is going to be Pune. But being there is no employees are there, these are going to be comes as a nulls we are going to get it, guys. We are going to get it as nulls. Nulls means empty value. So there is no employee number, there is no employee name, there is no salary, but there is a 40 department and the name is like research and location is going to be Pune. So what you can observe here is, guys, it is displaying all the records which are satisfying the condition as well as which is not satisfying the condition also. That is what basically the concept of how to work with this technique, what we have to go for. That is what we call it as the outer joins, what we are going to call it as. Inner joins will display only the records which are satisfying the condition. Outer joins will display the records which are satisfying the condition as well as which are not satisfying the condition, or simply we'll call it as matching rows and which are not matching rows. I'll tell you in the easiest way, I'll tell you. But here there is one small concern is there, guys. The main concern here is, let us imagine that it's not possible, but let us imagine that there is an employee who belongs to having an employee number 1007 and we have a department number of 50. Observe carefully, just to make you understand the concept. So don't make a question saying that, sir, how can you employee can have 50? First of all, when you don't have a 50 department number, I just want to say that a record which is there in the earlier case, what we have seen, there are going to be 10, 20, 30 are matching records, guys. 40 department is a record which is not matching from DPT table, and 50 is going to be the department of an employee which is not matching with in the EMP table, which does not matches with any record of the DPT table. Whenever I do the inner joins, only which records will be displayed? It is going to be 10, 20, 30 will be displayed, guys. Only 10, 20, 30. Only 10, 20, 30 will be displayed. No 40 will come, no 50 will come. But whenever we apply the outer joins, again, we have to specify, guys. What we have to specify? Now we have to specify whether you want to get the record which is not matching from first table. That means let us take it as a left table, and the record which is not matching from the right table, or do you want from both of the tables? Got the point, guys? So maybe
Say
say that
again,
every
yeah.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yes.
Continue.
Anyone? Yeah. Any question?
No. Just continue. Yeah.
Your voice is breaking. If you don't mind.
No. I am saying okay. Please continue. Yeah.
No. Your voice is breaking. So all of you can hear my voice clearly, guys? Is any problem from my side?
No, sir. Yes.
No, sir.
Is my voice is clear?
Yes, it is clear, sir.
Yeah. Okay. I think,
It
yeah.
is clear, sir.
Fine. Okay. So fine. Let's continue. If you have any questions, just post it in the chat window. Otherwise, if you have any problem with your audio, I think, I don't know who is you, who is asking questions. So please post your question if you want. Okay. I think I can't hear your voice properly. It's just some breakdown. So it's breaking. So please put it in the chat window. Right. Let us continue, guys. Okay. What do you mean to say outer joins now? Outer joins means nothing but, as I said, that the records which are matching, the 10, 20, 30 which are matching, plus along with that, the records which are not matching also is going to come. So now if you can observe carefully what it is going to happen here is, guys. So here, left table, let us treat it as a left table here now. Let us treat it as left table. Let us treat it as right table, because one is on left and one is on the right. Now, do you want to get the non-matching record from left table, or do you want to get the non-matching record from right table, or do you want to get from both the tables? That is what we want to do. That's what we want to identify that. Now see what I'm going to do here is, so this outer joins, whatever the outer joins we are talking about, There are three types of outer joins are there. Very simple, guys. It is left outer join. Very simple, guys. What is meaning of left outer join means? Outer join means don't think that it displays only the records which are not matching. It will display the records which are matching as well as the records which are not matching also it will display. See there, it is going to be left outer join means 10, 20, 30 will come. Plus along with that, whatever the records which is not matching from left table, that table will come. That record will come. That means along with the 10, 20, 30, 50 will come. What is inner joins? Inner joins will only display the matching records only. So it is going to be 10, 20, 30. So don't worry about this, guys. Theoretically, it is very complex to understand. But when you go to practical, it is very easy. Everything Power BI will help you. So Power BI will give you all the information. So this is the data. This is the data. So left outer join, right outer join. So how many records are matching? How many records are not matching? Everything it will explain the concept. Okay, practically that is not that much complex. Implementation is very easy, but understanding the concept only will take some time. See there, it is going to be left outer join. Now, what do you mean to say right outer join, guys? Right outer join means nothing but, let us imagine that this is a right table. Then what will happen? 10, 20, 30. It is going to be 10, 20, 30. It is going to come. A common plus whatever the record which is not matching, which does not satisfy from the DPD table, that will be displayed. Who is that? Indirectly nothing but 40 department. So that is what we can call it as this particular value. Next, we are having something called as an full outer join. What is meaning of a full outer join, guys? Full outer join means nothing but both the tables. It is 10, 20, 30 plus along with that 40 and along with that 50 also will come. That means from both the tables will come. So inner join will display only the records which are satisfying the condition. It is going to be only the records which are satisfying the condition. Outer joins will display the record which are satisfying, which are matching as well as which are not matching. And where it is going to be left outer, right outer, full outer, what it means to say that left outer join will display all the records from the left table, matching record from right table. Right outer join displays all the record from right table, plus only the matching record from left table. And full outer join will display all the rows from left table and a right table. We can see that. I'll show you in a different way, guys. Easy to understand that. Let us just imagine the same example. I'll show you with the help of a Venn diagrams. Hope you remembered, guys, all of you Venn diagrams. This is EMP, this is DPT, guys. So observe carefully, what are the common matching departments? 10, 20, 30 is the matching department. EMP table, we have an additional value called as 50. DPT table having an additional value called as 40. So this is a representation, easy to represent the values, guys. So 10, 20, 30 is available in both the tables. 50 is available in EMP, but not in DPT. 40 is available in DPT, but not in EMP table, right? This is what we call it as. Now see, same picture, I'll copy and paste it here, guys, so that you can understand the scenario. 1, it is going to be 2, otherwise I'll write it as 2 here. And I will write one more, which is going to be 3. And it is going to be 4, one more. And it is going to be 5. Fine, does not matter. So have a look into that. Let me explain this. So what is meaning of inner join? Let me show you the inner join, guys. Inner join is nothing but what we can say that it is going to be the data from both the tables which are matching, only the matching data. So this region, guys. So we can understand it. So it is going to be 10, 20, 30. Inner join give you only. So indirectly it is nothing but simple to say that it is EMP intersection with DPT, guys. You know what is an intersection? Intersection is nothing but the common values. Intersection is going to be nothing but what we can call it as a common values what we are going to be getting here, guys, right? Inner join, EMP intersection with DPT, we know that. What is meaning of left outer join, guys? Left outer join is nothing but simple to say that all the data from left table, EMP is on left, DPT is on the right. This is the region what we can say, guys. So what is the output we are going to get? It is going to be 10, 20, 30 plus 50. That means what we'll say, guys, all the data from EMP table plus it is only matching data from DPT table, guys. What is matching data? 10, 20, 30. All the data from EMP. So all data from left table and matching data from the right table. That is left outer join. Indirectly, you can say that it is only EMP is the output. So whatever the records that is there in EMP, that data will come. If there is matching is there, matching will come. If there is no matching also, data will come. What is meaning of right outer join, guys? Whenever I said it is going to be right outer join, then it is going to be nothing but what we can say that only the data which is on the right table. This one. So indirectly, it is nothing but it is only getting the data of DPT table. So indirectly to say that all the rows from the all data from DPT table, but only matching data from the left table, guys. Here you see all data from left table matching data from right. Here all data from the right, but left table matching data from the left. Now finally we have a one more, which is nothing but it is a full outer joins. What is full outer joins, guys? Full outer joins are nothing but it is simply to say that EMP union with the DPT table. You know what is union? Union means nothing but all the data from left table and all the data from right table. Both of them will come, guys. That is what we call it as full outer join. Indirectly, EMP union DPT. Inner join is EMP intersection DPT, only the common region. Full outer join means all the data from both the tables. So it is going to be all records from left table and all record from right table. So 10, 20, 30 common plus 50, which is there in EMP but not there in DPT. 40, which is there in the DPT but not there in the EMP table. This is what basically we can call it as the full outer joins. So simple, guys. Inner, left outer, right outer, full outer. That's the three different types of joins what we are going to work with them. Apart from that, two more joins are there. We have a something called as a left anti, right anti also. That also I'll explain them. Don't worry. Left anti, right anti also there. Easy. First, let us complete these joins, and after that, we'll go for that particular joins. Okay. So easy, guys. So simple, it will ask you guys, which is your left table, which is your right table. That means we don't say left and right, first table and the second table. And after taking the first table and second table, it will ask you based on which columns you want to merge. So we have to specify the column names. And after specifying the columns, it will ask you what type of join you want to apply. Do you want to apply inner join? Do you want to apply left outer join? It will ask you guys, do you want to apply left outer join? Or do you want to apply right outer join? Or do you want to apply full outer join? So it will ask you three different types of joins. So we have to specify that. Apart from that, there are other two more joins are there. One is left anti, one is right anti join. That also it will ask you. We'll see that applications later. Okay. So these are the ways, guys, how we have to work with the data, what we have to work with them. Okay. That's it. That is the way how basically we can see and how basically we can work with this particular joins. So for that, what I will do, guys. Okay. Today, I'm not going to import any data. I'm going to create same data, guys. Whatever the data I have shown you here, I'll just replicate the data. Okay. You also, what you want to do, guys, if you also want, what you do is just take the screenshot of these particular tables, guys. I'll show you the screenshot. I'll give you the type table. Just take the screenshot and try to create your own tables. Okay. I'm not importing the data from anywhere. So I'm not sharing any data here. If it is imported from somewhere, I can share you the data, but I'm not importing anything, guys. Just what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my own data. So let me create the data, guys. So this is the last class already what we have seen. Okay, so simple, we have to go to transform the data, go to the transform data, guys. Okay, so how to create your own tables, we know that. One is importing, yesterday already shown you source, new source, to get it from text or a CSV file or Excel workbook, we can get the data. So I'll do one thing. I'm going to create my own tables. I'm creating it, guys. So see, enter the data. Same data will replicate it, guys. Quickly to make you understand the data. Employee number, employee name. I said salary and department number. 4 columns I'm taking it, guys. I'm taking 4 columns. I'm going to take it. So quickly, guys. 1001, 1002. So data is not important for me. It is only I'll show with the real data sets also. I'll show you guys. With a real data set also, I'll show you with the large data sets, because we can't understand the data if you just takes a large volumes of data, guys. Just an example. It is going to be whatever the data you want. You can just enter some data, guys. What is your salaries? Let us say salaries are going to be 2,000, 5,000, okay, 4,000, 3,400, 1,500, 1,200, something like 3,000. What are the departments, guys? 20, let us say 30, 10, again 10, again 20, again 30. Otherwise, I'll do one thing. This I'll make it as 30 here. This 20, and this is going to be 10. 10 is already over now. Does not matter. 10. And this is going to be 50 department, guys. And what is the name of the table? I'm making the name of the table is EMP. If anybody wants, just take a screenshot of this table, guys. Same table, try to replicate it. So employees of 20s, employees of 30s, employees of 10s, and employees of 50. Click on OK. I named the table name as EMP. Just take a screenshot for this. Just take a snap from them. Click on OK, guys. Next. One more table I'm creating it, guys. Again, enter the data. What is the column name? Column names can be, as I said, the no, guys. Department number, D name. You can take any column name. Does not matter. I'll do one thing. Department number, department name, and I'm going to take location, guys. What are the departments? 10, 20, 30, and 40 I have taken. And what is the department name? Like I'll give some proper names only. Accounts, sales, research, and something like an operations. For example, where are they located? Let us say that I'm giving Hyderabad. Let us say Chennai, and let's say Mumbai. And I'll say that it is going to be something like a Pune. What is the data here now? The data is going to be nothing but I say DPT. It's the name of the table is going to be DPT, guys. Click on OK. So two tables are there. Clearly we can see. If anybody wants, take the screenshot of both the tables, guys. This is EMP table data. This is your DPT table data. I didn't import it from anywhere. I just entered the data manually, guys. This is EMP table and this is your DPT table, guys. Now clearly we can see the employees are working in 10s, 20s, 30s department numbers and 50s. And we have a department's data of 10s, 20s, 30s, 40. And if you can observe carefully, there is a department called as a 40. 40 does not have any, we don't have any 40 department employee, does not have any other employees. There is no mapping employees in the EMP table. And in EMP table, we can see there is a 50 department employees there who is working in 50, but the 50 department employee does not have any matching the department in the DPT table. So it's not possible like that, but I'm just to make you understand the concept, how it is going to work. I'm explaining the concept. Okay. Now what we are going to do now, I want to merge these two tables into one table, guys. So there we are having this option is there. Merge queries are there. When you click on the merge queries, guys, when we work on the merge queries, what we are going to do, guys, can you see there? There are two options are there. One is nothing but what we can see is there is something called as a merge queries is there. The second option is going to be merge queries as a new is there. Simple, nothing is there, guys. What is meaning of merge queries means, what it will do, guys. For example, a selected EMP table. Okay, now observe carefully. If I selected the option called as a merge queries, what will happen here is, guys, whatever the other table you are merging, after merging, the result is going to be assigned back to EMP table. That means right now your EMP table is having only employees data. If you merge the department data with this particular table, your employees data will contain both employees data as well as departments data. So both are going to be merged into existing table. If you said new table means what it is going to do is, guys, without disturbing the existing tables, a new table is created. So simple to make you understand. For example, I have two variables are there. Just an example, because maybe all of you have a little bit idea about any programmatically. So it does not matter. A equal to 10, B equal to 20. If I said A equal to A plus B, you know what will happen, guys? 10 plus 20 will be added. Fine. The result, whatever the 10 plus 20, 30 is there, that is going to be assigned to A. That means your A value will be replaced by the result of A plus B. So A value is changing. This is what we call it as merge queries. Just easy to understand that. Merge queries. So what is merge queries will do? Your existing table will be appended with the, will be merged with the other table. What is meaning of, instead of disturbing the A and B value, if you said C equal to A plus B, it won't disturb the value of A, it won't disturb the value of B. Let us just back. Just let us say 10. Now what happens now? A will be 10 only, B will be 20 only, no change. We are creating a separate variable called as A plus B. So this is C variable. This is nothing but merge query as, which is going to be as new. Easily we can understand it, guys. So if a merge queries, your EMP data is going to be merged with DPT table, and the result will be again assigned back to EMP table only. That means indirectly it is going to be EMP is equal to EMP merge, which is going to be DPT. What is meaning of new query, guys? New query means EMP merges with DPT, but without disturbing that particular table. What we are going to do is you assign it to some other table, guys. Let us say some table like EMP underscore DPT. Both are going to be merges. and assign it to a new table. Both of them are merges and assigned to the same table only. So that is what we call it as merge queries, guys. This is what we call it as merge queries as a new. So I'll show you merge queries with a new only. I'll show you. After that, you can understand the concept, guys. See there how simple it is. See there, merge queries. Just give me a second. Let me show you. Merge queries as new. Clearly, we can see, guys. See what is going to be. Nothing is there. See, it does not contain that many as what I explained you guys. Just 2-3 options will be there. See, guys, select the tables and matching columns to create a merge table. Already we selected EMP table. Otherwise, you can select your table, guys. I'm selecting EMP is the table. With which table you want to merge? See, OK button was not enabled. Next, you select the what is the other table, DPD table. Even now also OK button is not enabled. Why? Because we didn't specify what columns we have to match. So very simple, guys. No need to write a single line of code. This column, just select the column. No need to write any code, guys. Just select the department number column. Can you observe? I selected the department number and which column has to match in the DPD table. Don't select the DNAME, guys. Why? Because this is number and this is a string. We can't do that. See there, we are getting an error. Select the columns of the same type, number, text, or etc. to continue. Here you selected department number. Here also you select department number only. Column name can be different, guys. DNO, DNAME, whatever it may be, does not matter. But data has to match. See there, 10 matches, 20 matches, 30 matches. Maybe 50 does not matches, 40 does not matches. At least some matching data will be there. See there, maybe you can't see the font properly, guys. But can you observe carefully? Don't worry, I'll show you.
Sir, can you hear me now?
Yes, yeah, I can hear you.
Sir, department number have same data type. That is the reason we are selecting those columns.
Yes,
or
yes.
Inside the data is
it's
20,
not
30,
due to the
10
data type. Data has to match. See, even you can match employee number with department number also we can match. But will it match any data now? Is it any matching data? And is it the correct way of matching?
But same data type, but the data is not matching, right?
Data is not matching. According to Power BI, it is a valid only. See, OK button is enabled.
Yeah, I can see the difference, yes.
Isn't it? But when you select e-name and department number, OK button will not be enabled.
Yeah, e-name and d-name will be enabled.
Yes, e-name and d-name, fine. It is not a problem.
So it's a rows data should match. Yeah.
Rows data, according to Power BI, this is valid joining, valid merging. But according to ourselves, it is not matching. Why? Because it does not verify whether there is any matching data is there or not. So is any matching data is there practically? Yeah. Do you have any matching values? A name, A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, is any matching here? Merging will be done, but output will be no rows. There is no data will come as an output. Okay. That's why we have to match it appropriate. We have to decide it. Which column? Column names need not to be same, but please verify there is some matching data is there. See there, inner join. What is inner join says that only matching rows. And at the bottom, you can see, guys, the selection matches 6 out of the 7 rows. If you can see the tooltip properly, the selection matches, which is going to be 6 out of the 7 rows from the first table. So maybe the font is not that much clear. You can see there. The selection is going to be matches with 6 out of the 7 rows from the first table and 3 out of the 4 rows from the second table. It's clearly telling you how many rows are matching from left table. We know that there are 7 rows are there. Out of the 7 rows, only how many are matching? There are only, which is going to be 6 are matching very clearly. What are those also? We know that 2 10s are there, 2 20s are there, 2 30s are there. Then who is the record which is not matching? That is nothing but 50. On the second table, if you see the second table, 3 out of the 4 rows from the second table. We know that in second table, there are 4 departments are there, but only 3 are going to be matching. So simple, we have to select your tables based on what column we have to match, and we have to select the join here. Check it out. What are the different joins are there? Inner joins, only matching rows. Left outer join, all from the first, matching from the second. Right outer join, all from the second, matching from the first. What is full outer join? All the rows from both the tables. As I said that, right, there is another 2 more joins are there, left anti, right anti. I'll explain them. Let me complete these particular 4 joins. Simple, guys. Click on OK. Observe carefully. A new table has been created, guys. See there? The name of the table is merge1. I can rename the table, guys. Just double click on that. or even you can right click on that. Anything is the fine case. Rename as, what is the name of the table? Let us say that it is just let me write it as, it is nothing but inner join. It is nothing but inner join. I'll write the syntax, guys. Simple, click on, just enter. That's it. But observe one small change, guys. Do you observe the data? Employee number, employee name, salary, department number, data I can see. But on the DPD table, I can't see the data, guys. We got only the name as table is coming. So what you have to do, one small step is there, guys. Can you observe carefully? See the icon, see the symbol carefully, guys. Can you see two arrows are coming? One is pointing towards the left and one is pointing towards the right, splitting the columns, guys. So what you have to do is just click on this option, guys. Just click on this option, expanding. We are expanding the columns, guys. So which columns you require? I require only DNAME and location. Department number I don't require because department number is already there. So DNAME and the location. Use the original column name as the prefix. That means you will get like this, guys. dpt.dname, dpt.location. I don't want that kind of an option. I don't want any such kind of a prefix. Simple. I deselected the option. I deselected the columns which we don't require. Click on OK. It automatically, what it is doing is expanded. Can you see there? DNAME, location. See the output carefully, guys. So normally, if anybody sees this data, it appears like data is coming from, it's a single table. But actually, this data was not imported from anywhere. This data was not inserted manually by yourself. This data we imported, guys. Used cars, these are imported from somewhere. Isn't it? Very clearly, source table. It is clearly imported from usedcars.csv file. And this is the data what we have entered manually. See there, the data what we entered manually. But this is the data what you have not created manually. It was just, it has been merged by two tables. See there, source. See the source here? You can see this is the data, guys. See there how the merging is showing you. Simple, just click on OK. So this is the source has been, it's not imported, it's not entered. It is only just by merging the data of two tables. And after that, what we did is, guys, expanded the DPD table. See there, I expand. Once again, I'll show you guys. Once we merged the data is going to come like this. If you observe carefully, only we can identify. Expand the table, just expand the columns. I want DNAME and the location, what we can see. Very clearly, guys. All the 10 departments are getting accounts and Hyderabad. Why we are getting accounts and Hyderabad for these two employees? Because both of them are working in 10 department number. All the employees of 20 departments will get sales and Chennai. All the 30 department employees will get research and Mumbai. Why? Because 20 department is nothing but sales and Chennai, and 30 department is nothing but research and Mumbai. Same data is coming, guys. So we merged it and just we have, but we are not doing any random merging, guys. Perfectly and correctly same merging. All the 10 should be merged with 10. All the 20 should be merged with 20. All the 30 should be merged with the 30. That is the way only we have been merged it. But what you can observe carefully, I didn't get any information about this 1007 employee. See there? I didn't get any information about 1007. In DPD table, there are 4 departments are there. But in the output of the result, I can see only 10s, 20s, 30s. But I can't see the 40 department number. So how to get the 40, how to get the 50 department employee, we'll see it in the tomorrow's class. I said that no, guys, 3 days it will take it. Today, it's not yet completed, guys. Tomorrow also I'll explain the concept because inner joins, left outer, right outer, left anti, right anti, almost all tomorrow's class. And I'll do one case study based on this data. So we have a case study example is there just to have a practice about these concepts. Okay. So that's it for the today's class, guys. And even I also shows you meanwhile, I'll also show you how to write the joins in SQL also, how it is equivalent to joins in SQL. That also I'll show it in the next coming class, guys. Okay.
One doubt. Between these two tables, whatever the numbers which are matched the rows, it is collated them and then it displayed in a new table.
Yes.
The 40 and 50 which are not matching, it's excluded, right? Simple.
It is excluded. That is inner joins.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Again, if we apply, so anyhow, if we apply the left outer join now, it depends on the join type what we applied. So can you tell me if we apply the left outer join, what will happen now? The record which is not matching from left hand table, that also will come. So who is the record which is not matching?
40, I think.
Not 40, 50.
50, yeah.
50. So click on OK. You will see one record. What we can observe here is there is one employee who belongs to 50, but being there is no matching data is there, these are coming as null.
Yes, understood.
Okay, if we apply the right, anyhow, don't worry guys, all of you. Tomorrow I'll explain that. So whenever we apply the right outer join, then what is going to happen now? When I apply the right outer join, right hand side data will come.
Yeah.
Okay, 40 department information will come, and we are not going to get any employee number, employee name. Left hand side, the data will not be there. Right hand side data will be there.
Yeah.
Okay. If we apply the full outer join, then that different case. It is going to be from both the tables we'll get it. So we'll get the data from left table is coming, as well as the data which is going to be coming.
Why it is not showing 40?
40, why it is not 40? Why? Because is what we did here is we have expanded the column. By expanding the columns, what we did? So 40 has to come from which table? DPT or the EMP table?
I think it's
40 is from DPT table. But we selected, we deselected this department number, right?
Okay.
Okay. If you select this column, then 2 department numbers will come. Now you can see. So there is going to be 40 will come like this, and there will be 50 will be coming like this.
Okay.
Because both are 2 different columns, right?
Yeah.
That is the reason. That is the case.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. But anyhow, tomorrow we'll discuss about those particular scenario.
Sir, yesterday's and today's record session will be uploaded in the same.
It is uploaded in the same drive, I think so. I also not got the access. Maybe they kept it in separate folder also, because yesterday's and today's class, maybe Monday, Tuesday, last 15th, 16th, 17th, they may put it in a different folder also. Check it out once. Otherwise, I will also check it out once. I'll just get the access.
One more thing.
Yes,
sir, when we click on merge, you can click on merge. Merge queries here. Yeah, please.
Okay, shall I click on that?
Yeah, please.
I'll tell you tomorrow what is the merge query state. Tomorrow
I'll tell table you. It's not showing 40 and 50, right? Why it is not showing?
It's only sample data only. It's only sample data only. Merge queries, you are talking about just a minute. Just let me check it out. It's on merge queries. Merge queries or whether it's only here you are talking about this data.
Yes.
It's only sample data only it will show. It won't show you all the data. Only sample 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records it is showing. That's it. Even if tomorrow table contain 100 records also, it will show 5 tables.
Only first 5 it will show.
Only first 5, just to get some sample, because we have to specify the columns, right? So which columns we have to match? That's why it won't show you all the data of the table.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Yes. Anybody? I think somebody is asking a question. I'll upload the file. They will be uploaded into the same folder, or maybe a different folder of the same drive only. It will be uploaded.
Oh yeah, sir. It is not there actually. There is no.
I'll check it out, because I have not yet got the access. I got Shobha. I think you got the access? No. I'm asking about.
Yes, sir. That is not uploaded.
No. You are from. You shifted from the evening 12 p.m. batch, right? Did you got the access to this 9:30 a.m. batch?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, I
if you got the access, then I'll check it out once. I'll check the folder once.
I'm having access for that drive as well.
Okay. I'll just verify. I'll verify.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Okay. So that's it, guys. That's it for the today's class. Just practice up to here, guys. So tomorrow we'll discuss about next 2 classes also related to merge concept only, merge appending, all these things. We'll just end up this week. And next week, I'll start with the transformations of the data. So we have a main transformations are there. I'll start it in the next week, guys. Okay. That's it for the today's class, guys. We'll continue in the tomorrow's class.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.